Today we're going to help the homeowner clean out her basement. It needs power washed and clean up a lot of debris. And we just wanted to be the arms and legs of Christ and help people.
Why do we do this as Lutherans? Why do we do this as a church? And what makes this different than what all these other organizations are doing? We're helping people out in a time of need, with their bodily need, with rebuilding their house, tearing down their house, but also spiritually.
God bless us. He's with us and helps us through everything.
Yeah.
So otherwise, we survive. We know how to go through it. We've done it before, and we can do it again.
You're really going to be making the lives of some people very powerful impact. Now, some people have worked hard already and to clean up some of the stuff, but there's still so much more work to do.
We had water all the way up here on the street. It wasn't to the house, it was coming from the sewer.
Yeah.
And the pressure underneath the house, so it was coming up through the floors because all the sewage was full.
Yeah.
So it had nowhere else to go but back up.
So we're in a relief stage right now, which means we are going into these homes every day, and we're taking all the wet debris, carpeting, flooring, walls, everything out right down to the studs, and preparing and then cleansing them so that the mold and things won't remain in these homes. Then we'll move to the recovery portion, which means we'll be going back into the same homes or some homes that have been gutted out, and we'll be coming with sheetrock and flooring and helping to get those homes livable for people again.
So you had volunteers from LCMS volunteers from Minnesota helping, and from your congregation, which is Concordia Lutheran Church Kirkwood?
Yes. And then afterward, we have had help from the Minnesota people, a different group, and then from our church. And it's just been an incredible number of people doing some very neighborly things. And the best part about it, I think, is that this group anyway, working with us and in the neighborhood here too, is that, we have Christ in the middle of all of this. And we all said, how can we give God glory?
One of the many things that LCMS Disaster Response does is we bring capacity to congregations and districts that are helping and serving their community. So in this case, we're able to bring a lot of equipment that is needed to do the hands-on stuff.
As soon as I realized Barb was in such dire need, I made contact with both district and Synod, the disaster response people there, and had hoped and prayed that there would be some way we could help Barb.
I have calls from friends from church that, how you doing today? What are you doing? And it's priceless. I can't describe the love. And one of my favorite Bible passages is "Pray without ceasing." I do.
It's surprising how much, how high the water got here. There's a creek a little bit of ways over, but the water must have been really deep here. I hate to imagine it happened in my own house or anybody I know, but I'm glad to be able to come out and help with the cleanup here.
LCMS Disaster Response has been a tremendous blessing for us, both with resources, educating us on how we can help with the recovery process, and also financial resources so that we have the funds to be able to do the recovery process, relief and recovery, and providing us equipment as well so that we can use that equipment in the gutting out of the homes and the repairing of the homes.
To be fully restored in a home after a flood type situation with somebody who is very aggressively trying to pursue rebuilding could take 6 months to a year.
Come here, sweetie.
Come here, sweetie. He's
strong.
Thank
you.
And
Thank
keep
you.
eating and sit down once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
This year alone, we're literally giving out dozens of grants so that congregations and districts can have the tools, the resources, and the trailers that they need. We're doing this grant in conjunction with the LWML.
This is what it means to be the body of Christ. When one part of the body suffers, the entire body suffers with it. And thankfully, the entire body responds. And so that response has been really positive. This is who God's called us to be.